Hey friends, today we're going to be drawing Bowser.
Yeah, we hope you're going to follow along. We always hope you follow along because art is always better with
A friend.
Yeah.
Or family.
Yeah, family and friends. You need something to draw with. We're going to use markers, some paper,
And something to color with.
Yeah. All right, let's start.
Yes.
Let's first draw his nose, and we're going to draw it towards the top left of our paper so that we have room for his whole body. We're going to draw the letter C. And then down here, let's draw his mouth first. We're going to start inside of the C, and we're going to come out like this, and then we're going to curve back up. Then we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down. Now let's draw his top teeth. We're going to draw one right in the middle, right here. We're going to draw a V and back up. And it's curved down at the bottom. Let's draw his other tooth, another V. And then right here in the corner, we're going to draw a smaller V for his back tooth. All right, now let's draw the bottom of his mouth. We're going to draw a diagonal curve down. And then we'll draw another curve going to the left. And we're going to stop right underneath that top tooth. Now let's draw his bottom teeth. We're going to draw an upside down V right in between the two top teeth.
A lot of teeth.
A lot of teeth. And then we're going to draw another one right here in the corner. Now let's draw his chin. We're going to curve around. Then we're going to draw another curve, kind of like we did up here for the top of his mouth. We're going to curve down, and then we're going to curve back up. Let's add another diagonal curve, just like we did here, but going the other direction. And then let's jump up here to the top. We're going to finish his nose. So we're going to draw the top of the C, and we're going to draw it coming down, and then we're going to stop right there. And then we're going to draw a big backward C shape for his cheek. We're going to come around like this, and then into his jaw. Yeah, all right, good job. That's the main shape of his mouth. We could also draw his nostril. Let's just draw a little curve. We could also make it a little thicker by just going back over it. Next, let's draw his eyebrow. We'll start here. We'll go about halfway down his nose, and we're going to draw a curve coming up and out. Now let's draw that same curve, but going up higher. And then we're going to draw a zigzag line going in and then curve down and connect to the bottom. Okay, next let's draw his eye. We're going to draw the front of his eye first, a curve that goes from his eyebrow down to his nose. And then we're going to draw the back of his eye next, and we'll curve down to his cheek. Then inside of his eye, let's draw an oval for his pupil. And then we can color in that oval. If we ever go too fast, what can our friends do?
Pause the video.
Yeah, if you need extra time. Now let's draw his forehead. We're going to draw a small bump right here because he's angry. And then we're going to connect to the top of his eyebrow. Now over here, let's draw another shape, an upside down U. That's for his other eyebrow. It's on the back side of his head. Next, we're going to imagine his forehead going behind his eyebrow, and it's going to continue past on the right side. Then we're going to stop. Now let's draw his horn. We're going to curve up. Then we're going to curve back down. We're going to go really far down to his cheek. And then we're going to curve back up to where we started. Now let's draw the horn on the other side of his head. And we're going to curve it going the other direction. So we'll start here by his eyebrow and we'll curve up. And it's at the same height as this one on the right. And then we're going to curve back down and connect it to his forehead. Next, let's finish his head. We're going to imagine this curve going behind his horn and then connecting to his cheek. Now let's come back over here and finish his mouth. We're going to draw a line right here if there's a space in between the teeth. And then we can draw a curve for his tongue. Now let's draw his shell. We're gonna start on his cheek and we're gonna draw a curve out of his cheek. This is gonna be fun. Watch this. We're gonna curve down, then we're gonna curve back up, and then back down, and then we're gonna curve back out. We're gonna barely have enough room for his tail. We'll fit it in. Now we're gonna switch to our pencil. Now we didn't mention this at the beginning, but hopefully our friends have pencils.
Yeah.
We can, if you're using a pencil, great. We're gonna draw the back of his shell first. So we can draw a big curve. We're gonna start here, and we're gonna draw a big curve that comes out and down. I'm gonna draw that one more time and draw it a little bit different. There we go. And then if you need to draw it again, you can always go in and erase. Now let's switch back to our marker. Now we're gonna draw the spikes on the shell. First, we're gonna draw one right in the middle. We're gonna draw a curved V shape. Then let's connect the bottom with the curve going the other direction. Let's repeat that shape up here for another spike. So we're gonna come up, back down, and then curve the bottom. And then let's do one coming out the side or the back. Draw that sideways V and then connect the bottom. Now we're gonna switch to our eraser and we're gonna erase the guideline inside of each of the spikes. Then with our markers, we can trace over that pencil line. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
So when we use our pencils, that helps us create that curve, that shape, so that it looks like it's going through and behind each of the spikes. Now let's draw the spikes in between these, the ones that are on the back of the shell. So we're gonna draw another upside down V here. We can draw another one in between these spikes. And then one right back here. Good job. All right, now let's draw the bottom of the shell. We're going to draw a little curve that matches this side. And then it's going into his arm. We're going to draw a backwards C shape right here. We're going to come up, around, and then back up. This is for the armor on his arm.
Yeah.
Now right here, we're going to draw another curve to connect the inside of that C shape. Then we're gonna draw two curves coming down, one for the top of his arm and one for the bottom of his arm. Now let's draw another C shape, backwards C, and then connect that one also. Cool, now we're ready to draw his hand. We're gonna draw his thumb first, so we'll come up towards his chin. And then we're gonna draw a little spike down. He's got sharp fingers.
Yeah.
Then we'll start here and we're gonna draw another curve out and then back. One more time for the second finger. And then one more for his third finger. Will come out. Now this one, the last finger, we're gonna curve back into his armor. Then on each finger, we're gonna draw a curve for his, I don't know, talons?
Yeah.
Or big long fingernails on each one. On his armor, these little bracelets that he has on his arm, he has these circles. We'll draw one in the middle on both. Then we're gonna draw one on the top. And also an oval down here on the bottom. Now let's come back here and we're gonna finish the shell. Right here we're gonna curve down and under, and then we can curve back up to connect. All right, good job, Jack. He's looking awesome.
Yeah.
Next we're gonna draw his back leg. We'll start here and we're gonna curve in and then out for his heel. Now let's draw his knee. We're gonna come way up here and we're gonna curve down. And we're gonna stop higher than we did over here on the back. Next, we're gonna draw his toes. And he has big long toenails, just like fingernails.
Yeah.
We're gonna curve down and then a short line back. Let's do another one. We're gonna start up higher, curve down, and then another line back. And then one more, curve down, and then this one's gonna curve back to finish, and we'll curve up to the back of his leg. Yeah, let's add those curves for his toenails, his really long, gross toenails. Dragon nails.
Yeah.
Or claws. He's kind of half
Yeah.
dragon and half
Turtle.
Turtle, Koopa. Now we're ready to draw his body. We're gonna come up here and we're gonna draw a line here.
Here?
Yeah, a diagonal line in between. And then we can also draw a diagonal line in between his arm and his leg. Now let's also draw his belly. We're gonna start underneath his chin and we're gonna draw a curve that connects to his hand. We're gonna imagine that going behind his hand and we're gonna come down and connect to his foot. Now we can draw his other hand and his other foot. We're first gonna draw his thumb. Draw V, and then a little curve at the bottom. Now let's draw another V coming out of his chin, and then this one can connect to his thumb. Let's draw another sideways V for the second finger, or third finger, and then the last one coming down. And then this one we can just connect into his hand. What's next?
The claws.
Yeah, let's draw a curve on the thumb and his fingers. Now let's draw his other foot. We're gonna draw a curve coming down and then a little line back. Let's do that 2 more times for each of his toes. And then this last one, we're gonna connect into his other foot. Don't forget to add his claws. We'll draw those little curves on each of his toes. And we need to draw his tail. We don't really have a whole lot of room, but let's just fit it in. We're gonna imagine his belly line coming behind his leg and out the back. I went off the paper, and that's okay. I love that you have more room.
Yeah.
Let's first draw the 2 spikes on top of his tail. Come up, and then back down. And then we're gonna connect the bottom, just like we did for the spikes on his shell. Then we're gonna draw another one next to it, and this one can be smaller. And then we'll connect the bottom. Now on yours, you can keep going. Yes, draw the end of the tail and then connect the 2 spikes. Perfect, you did it, Jack. He looks a little funny though. What are we missing?
His hair.
Yeah, we gotta come back up here. We're gonna draw an S curve over his horn. So we'll curve a big curve and then the other direction. Then we're gonna curve back down towards his horn. Then let's add another S curve. Then we'll do another little curve coming back. And then down. And then one last curve, we're gonna curve like this and then into the shell. Now we need to add the scales on his belly. We're gonna draw a curve right under his arm and then 2 more just like that below that first one. Next, let's add the scales to his leg. We're gonna draw 3 U shapes connected together. Then we're gonna do 2 U shapes underneath that one. Let's do the same thing on his arm, except I'm just gonna do 2 on the first one and then do 2 more on the next one. You know what I just realized we were missing?
His collar.
Yeah, we're missing his collar. And we drew this line right here. That's okay. We're just gonna draw another curve going the other direction. And then right here where this curve is, I'm gonna draw a circle to kind of hide it. That's for the spike on his collar. That worked out.
Yeah.
Good job, man. We finished drawing Bowser, except we're not completely done. We still need to do one more thing.
Color him.
Yeah, this part we're gonna fast forward, but at the end you can pause the video again to match the same coloring. Jack, give me 5. That was a lot of coloring, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
You guys can pause the video right now to match the same coloring. We used markers, but you could use whatever you have at home. And we didn't have the right colors for his face and also for his belly, so we used a peach colored pencil on top of one of our markers, and then we also used the yellow for his belly, but then we colored on top of that with our white colored pencil to make it lighter.
We also made the line on the outside thicker.
Yeah, we did. I think it makes it look cool.
Yeah. We hope you had a lot of fun drawing Bowser.
Yeah, we do. We hope you had a lot of fun. And remember, it's okay if your drawings look different than ours. Our two drawings look different.
Yeah.
They both turned out awesome.
Yeah, they did.
Most important thing is
To have fun.
and to
Practice.
practice. We'll see you later, art friends. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Hey, parents and teachers, take a photo of your child's finished artwork and post it on Facebook or Instagram. Also, be sure to tag us in it at Art for Kids Hub. Did you know that we also have a website? You can find it at artforkidshub.com. It has more lessons and information about art supplies we love to use. You can also visit artforkidshub.tv to learn more about our awesome Art Hub membership. The membership includes exclusive lessons and our own apps, so your child can learn art in a focused, distraction-free environment.